for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and these guys defending their home turf. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, D'Amico Ryans. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year, losers of 5 of their last 7. Opposing them in is the head coach of the Tigers. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott's joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Stroud completes it quick. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a gain of 12 there, and they're going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Play action with Richardson. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
First carry now. This is Bashal to Ooh. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives them the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
On the set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go! Warriors, Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Hot, hot play!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Back to Pitts it goes. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
23-yard line.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They're looking at yet another
Come on.
1st and 10 on this drive.
Backing 18. Go!
Now we're on the counter. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Tigers get the game's first points here in the second. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard
Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. First down throw by Stroud. He's going to tuck it and run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's Mixon on second down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. New set of downs for him from the 46.
All right.
Stroud to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Mixon on the counter. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
First and 10, on to Mixon. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. And it's the Texans facing 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He's keeping it. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Richardson on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Tootin gets it from the gun. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
This makes it up to the 25. The Texans going on offense now, just before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. To the air, Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right.
Stroud from the pistol. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing is Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
On the quick.
They send a man in motion. Stroud off the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Stroud again. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
7-yard attempt.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. New York knocks it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our look around the NFL starts now.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Cougar 19.
First down throw here from Richardson. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Pitts brings it in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll give him a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
And 7.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
Well, how'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
19 tight, 19.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun now, first round. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
First down.
Slot man motioned over. Stroud off of play action. Throw right side, Dell has it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A handoff from Mixon, running right. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Richardson. That one complete to Pitts. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Get it. Warriors 70. Let go.
Richardson. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Come on, come on.
On first down, it's Richardson. It's his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All right, set now, first and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Another carry for him. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now.
26-yard line.
Liking 18.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Brought in right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. These guys in range for a game-winning score. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down.
60. Back. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Ready, ready.
Going ground on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Go, Reed. Go. Down. Bronco 80.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Ready? 70 Lions.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it fourth and goal. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here he is to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Houston.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Has room down the left sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Tigers 20, Texans 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Out now come the Texans on offense. And that last pick 6 might just be the nail in the coffin of their hopes in this one, Brock, as that lead now stretches to 2 possessions.
Well, we get to see now how these guys react to this kind of adversity. Do they shake it off and be aggressive? Because we know they've got to score and score quickly.
This one quickly to Dell. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 42. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout.
First down, Texans.
Here we go.
First down throw by Stroud. That's him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. And we're down to 26 seconds on the clock after that spike.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is to throw. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A gain of 5.
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
From the gun, Stroud. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now to throw. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Tigers are winners as we say so long from Brooklyn.